caution, this Capricorn full moon, it's not just powerful, it is a full renovation time for your soul. This isn't just any full moon. This is forming a rare kite formation, and it's happening the day after August 8th, known as the Lion's Gate. So a portal has been opened, and this formation is going to allow us to really level up our transformation. With the moon in Capricorn, the sun is on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. So both energies are being used at this time. We're talking about flipping the emotional script on how we're processing our information internally and intuitively. If you have been feeling like the earth is moving under your feet, you're not imagining it at all. In today's video, we're going to be diving deep into how this Capricorn full moon will be acting as a spiritual jetpack to take you to greater heights than ever. We'll also go through how it fits with your rising and moon sign and how that's actually a secret weapon. We'll also be going over the wild wisdom of Black Moon Lilith and Asteroid Lilith. So what does this cosmic lineup mean for your true sidereal sign? Well, if that's new to you, hi, I'm Beth Hansen, and I'm your true sidereal guide to weaving the magic of the stars with the power of Mother Earth. So if you've been wondering why you've been feeling less and less in tune with your zodiac sign lately, well, that's not a coincidence. True Sidereal is on the rise and people are tuning in. You're picking up on the vibration, and you clicked on this video because you picked up on that vibration. So stay tuned all the way to the end, because I have some powerful tools for you to use as you explore how you're going to be working with this moon. But before we go any further, I just want to let you know I do have a little bit of a free guide for you if this is all brand new. It's called Unlock the New Zodiac, and I've got a link below in the description where you can discover what this all truly means for you and your zodiac sign. Okay, let's talk about this gorgeous kite that is lighting up the cosmic sky and it's supercharged with energy that says it's time to fly, but only if you're willing to let go of the baggage that has been bringing you down all this time. Time to let go and start flying, right? This kite is formed with fiery, action-oriented Mars in Virgo, with Pluto, god of the underworld, in earthy, powerful, achieving Capricorn, and with Uranus of the unique mind in Taurus. It's the big innovator. All of these are forming a trine to one another. What that means is there's an aspect and a flow of this earth, fire, air energy that is going back and forth and forming the bottom part of the kite with Mars as its tail. The top of the kite, that is Saturn conjunct Neptune in Pisces. Super intense, super watery energy forming sextiles with Uranus and Pluto in this incredibly rare formation. We're not talking once in a generation. We're not talking once in a century. We're talking go way the freak back, and maybe this has never happened. And yeah, you need a lot of computing power to figure out when something like this happened last. And here's where it gets really interesting. Mars is the root, and Uranus, well, that's the shakeup. And Pluto, that's the transformation piece. He's tearing down old structures and forging new ones with Capricorn elements in the underworld. And finally, of course, last but certainly not least, Neptune and Saturn. Well, they're the dream weaver and the architect. Building from the dream. Not trying to hang dreams on an existing structure, but actually creating a structure from your vision and your dream and our collective vision and our collective dream. Just imagine it. Your soul blueprint is being rewritten from the ground on up. Use this full moon to reflect on what formations are happening from your dreams right now, because the universe is doing a lot of the work for you. The other thing to do is to check in and see what foundations have begun to crumble away that you've maybe built some structures on. Are those structures going to be reused in this new space, or are you letting them go? Let me know in the comments, what's one thing that is falling away for you, or that you're just tired of carrying because this isn't me. I don't align with this anymore. So a full moon in Capricorn is reflecting the light of the sun, which I already mentioned is on the cusp, moving out of Cancer and into Leo. But what does this really mean? Well, Cancer represents our ancestral roots and our inner wisdom and intuition. It also is the maternal in us, while Leo represents creativity, play, freedom, and feeling completely safe and cared for the whole time. So we have a mother and child energy happening here. But just as our soul selves, our sun selves are adjusting to the light of the day, this Capricorn full moon is asking us to embody structure and responsibility and discipline. You get to rethink, work, and play. So what that means is it's like playing a game of Pictionary where you get a cash reward at the end, win or lose. As long as you're playing the game, you're going to be rewarded. So that's the exciting part. That's the anticipation that we have with this moon, this opportunity to align with the new solar energy through reflecting on it through our hearts. What does emotional sovereignty mean to you? And how do you accept the fact that you are fully royal and able to choose the life of your dreams and be the ruler of it? So here's a fun fact. Black Moon, Lilith, and Asteroid, they're doing the square dance with Pluto. Yeah, some incredible challenges and partnerships could be coming out of this situation, because this Lilith energy is the wild, untamed, divine feminine, the source of chaotic creation and personal power. It is the radical. It is the unexpected. It is the transformative. So this square to Uranus but don't be afraid. Just go with the energy. Find a way to ground it and use it for your transformation. Meanwhile, asteroid Lilith is making a sextile with Chiron in Pisces, saying this is a time where we can anchor in some healing, asteroid to asteroid. By acknowledging your pain points, this becomes medicine for you. And as you integrate that medicine, it brings true purpose to your life. So let yourself scream, cry, sing, howl, dance it out, stomp it out, do whatever you need to do to embody this dramatic, dynamic energy. Get it into you on that cellular level, because you're also releasing the ancient wounds that never belonged to you in the first place. So I have a mini challenge for you in the comments. If you're willing, share one wild truth that you've been afraid to say out loud, even if you have to do it anonymously. Go ahead and share it in the comments and bring this conversation forward for the next person. Your strength and courage can help others. So we have a portal that's been activated following the Lion's Gate, and you can see it in the aspects, and it's like a doorway. So what is happening here is this moon, it's activating a transmission, and you're going to be receiving that if you are ready and willing and grounded. When this portal opens, things just speed up and start going faster and faster and faster and faster. So you don't get tripped up with the speed of things. You can choose one intention that you want to show up for and with and create through this activation, and be sure and take some sort of real world action on it within the next 48 hours. That's key. That ties into the Lion's Gate and also the 4 points that the kite is attached to. So this is a time when thoughts become things. Ask yourself before you do anything, am I in a powerful state? Am I full of joy? Am I feeling creative? Am I feeling excited? Even if it means you have butterflies in your stomach and you're a little bit nervous, that's okay. That's still a powerful state. Or am I in a reactive state? Am I depressed? Am I sad? Am I afraid? Do whatever you need to do to get yourself into that powerful state and let go of that reactive state. Learn to throw that switch in your mind and say, oh, I can see my dog playing in my mind and she is having the best old time, or pulling out those memories, those good memories. Think about the good things, and you can switch your state at any moment in time. You have that ability. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up. Let the universe take care of everything else for you. So let's get down into what this means for you specifically. Here we have your moon and rising signs to work with. And remember, the rising sign, that is more of how you are showing up in the world and the points of light that you're shining through. Whereas the moon sign, that is your internal work and your internal knowing. It is your deep connection to your ancestors. And that is what's really going to be bringing that Capricorn ambition forward. But I'm going to make it pretty easy for you to follow along. I'm going to break this down by the elements so you can look at your moon and your rising sign, and I will be marking the elements as chapters in the description, so you can go right to where you need to go, or you can watch all of them because you might have some key planet placements, like, you know, what's happening with your Venus and your Mars. Are any of them in the signs that the kite is touching? Starting with fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you're being asked to channel your passion into purpose. Time to say no to burnout cycles and say yes to laser focus. Aries and Sagittarius, well, it's smooth sailing and clean burning for you because there's nothing hitting anything in your signs at this time. So you're able to show up and just hold space and be the fire that other people need, or that you want to, harness for yourself. Harness your power. And it's all up to you. This is your choose your own adventure space. Now, for Leo, because you have the sun moving into your zone, you are embodying this on a soul level. And you're embracing play and sovereignty in a big way. That external framework that's going to give you, as a rising sign, that oomph of charisma, and internally it's going to help you claim your spiritual and emotional sovereignty. But you know what else is happening in Leo right now? You've got K2 in there. That is the South Node, and that is the collective karma we're all working through. It's also the gift to let us let go of our ego and say, hey, ego, we don't need you anymore. We're going to set our sights on the North Node in Aquarius and discover what structures are better for us as a collective. So you throw away your temper tantrums and you gain sovereignty over your future. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and of course Capricorn. You are the anchor. You are the points that help lift this cosmic kite up into the air. You're the one that brings gravitas, that brings a sense of permanence and real world action and reaction and possibilities to this wonderful magical flow time, because trines are flow, and you've got that grand earth trine going bing bang boom. Taurus, you've got one of the sides of the kite touching you with Uranus there. Uranus, the one who has infinite possibilities, the higher vibration of Mercury, receiving the things from the wider universe and for the deep dark spaces between the stars where true creation happens. Virgo, this grand earth trine, is hitting you with Mars, is the point that this is hitting you with. And Mars in Virgo is standing up and taking no crap and saying, no, we have to improve what's going on around here. We can't live in this hot mess that we've been allowing to happen. We have to take action, and we have to improve things, and we have to create something more stable. Also have Black Moon Lilith lending a voice to what needs to be gotten rid of and where we can improve. So it's the outcast, it's the chaotic beginnings that she is giving voice to. Mars is the anchor in Virgo for this grand trine kite. And Capricorn, Pluto, the god of the underworld, he's the third point to the trine. And what that means, he's forging power into what we are creating, causing us to take spiritual action. And meanwhile, we have the moon on the other half. So we've got Pluto on the head of the goat, and then we have the moon in the fishy tail of the goat. And holy cow, it's shining that Cancer Leo sparkle of the mother and child reunion. Air signs, your thoughts are manifesting really fast right now. If you don't like what's showing up for you, go ahead and change your mind, but speak your truth into the world. Because once you speak it, it takes form in a sound vibration, weaving the magic of the stars with the power of Mother Earth. And air is speech, and it allows us to add to this incredible symphony with our intention of manifestations. Gemini, with Venus and Jupiter hanging out with you, you have incredible manifestation and creative power. So this is, again, like I said earlier, you have to learn how to access your powerful intentions and being in a powerful state, which means calm, which means serenity, which means courage. And it doesn't mean that there is a complete lack of conflict. It's just that you're like, okay, with the help of the universe, I have this. Libra, you are all about the beauty and benefits of this time. You get to ride a magic carpet ride to wherever you want to go and whatever you want to create, because you don't have anything aspecting in your sign directly. You get to just be a part of the whole. Okay, so if you've got Aquarius, sun or moon or anything else landing in Aquarius, you can tap into that energy much more strongly during this full moon. So now we're getting down to the last few signs. We've got water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You're tapping into the flow, because what is a trine? It is a flow, and it's a grand earth trine, but it is the tippy top of that kite is in Pisces with Neptune, the god of the sea, and Saturn, which also rules Capricorn. So we have that connection to the moon in Capricorn right now. And we have that watery connection with Neptune in Pisces, forming this incredible opposition with Mars in Virgo, wanting to improve things, saying things need to get better, but there is healing and there is calming and there is soothing and there is magic happening in a big, big way. So all of the water signs, this is their time for emotional clarity and trusting your gut. And Cancer specifically, Mercury is finishing up its retrograde. So when Mercury is retrograde in Cancer, it is working on emotional intelligence. So just the last couple days of Mercury in retrograde. And you get to rework that emotional intelligence as many times as you want to over the next few days. So Scorpio, like your near neighbors, you've got Libra on one side and Ophiuchus on the other. You don't actually have any points hitting you. This is your choose your own adventure, but you do it by being deep and mysterious and digging into the mysteries of the universe and holding space with Cancer and Pisces in their work. You are the wild crone here. You are the master sorcerer, sorceress. But we have a fifth element we need to talk about, and that's Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, you are the alchemist in the underworld. In the background, you are helping with the transformation piece. And like your friend Scorpio, you don't have any aspects touching you directly, but you are there to help seed this collective awakening. Own your magic. Even if it's invisible to others right now, that's okay, because it is on the subsonic level that this is happening. How do you want to tell your story? And how do you want to help others tell theirs? And for all elements, I have one journal prompt for you here. What is my role in the collective healing right now? If this resonated for you, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to unlock the new zodiac for yourself by downloading my free True Sidereal guide. It's right there in the description, and I will get it sent over to your email right away, okay? Now that you've got this full moon energy resonating with the wisdom of your soul, you might be wondering what comes next. If you're ready to take the next step and truly embody the power of your rising sign, well, then I've got the video for you. Planets in your first house are life-changing. When you combine the power of this Capricorn full moon with the archetypes that are in your first house, it's a total glow up for your identity. You don't want to miss this chance to supercharge your transformation. So watch this video next, and I'll see you there. Meanwhile, blessed be, namaste, and all that jazz. Remember, the universe has got your back and is conspiring in your favor.